Okay, so here we are. We are live now. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome you all to the Tech Maestro, and we are back again with another live session on SW Internet LinkedIn. Mansi here, and today I have Harshida with me, who is a SW intern at LinkedIn, and currently she is pursuing her master's in computer science from University of North Texas. Hi Harshida.
Hello, Mansi. So, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to contribute to Tech Master community.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Harshita, can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Harshada Kaur. As Mansi introduced me, I'm a computer science student doing masters from University of North Texas, and I have got an opportunity to work as a intern at LinkedIn, which I'll be starting from May 31st. And yeah, so it's great to have you here. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Harshita, basically, this intern opportunity is off-campus opportunity or on-campus one?
Yeah, it was on off-campus opportunity.
Okay.
So
Great.
basically, I was very active on LinkedIn regarding applying for jobs. So through Open to Work, campus recruiter of LinkedIn reached out to me regarding this opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So, proceeding further, what was the interview process at LinkedIn for an SW intern position? Was like?
Yeah, so first of all is online assessment. In online assessment, you will have to uh, give solutions for two problems which are based on data structures, and the time limit is around 75 minutes. If you pass all the test cases for both the problems given, then you will get a technical round where you again where again you will be asked two medium level questions based on data structure and algorithm, and after that there will be uh, a hiring management round. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So, what are the expectations in OA online round for the intern position?
Yeah, so as I said, in online assessment, you will get two questions which are easy to medium level. So for me, one was easy and the second one was medium. And you are expected to pass all the test cases for both the solutions. Um, so after that only you will be proceeded with the next round. So if you prepare well, like easy to medium, then it won't be that difficult. Yeah.
Okay, so basically they have a coding questions. Are
Yeah.
there any like CS fundamentals or DBMS type questions or OS questions in
No,
OA?
no, there was
There.
only two data structure related problems given, and you have to write the solution. In There were like four to five languages like Python, Java, C Sharp, JavaScript. So whichever you are comfortable with, then you can go ahead with that. And it was a hacker rank type test. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, and the shortlisted candidates will appear for the upcoming rounds like DSA coding round. So,
Yeah.
what are the expectations in DSA coding round?
So in DSA coding round, I got medium level questions. They asked me two questions. It depends on the interviewer how many questions he wants to ask. Uh, uh, so for me, it was two, and both of them were medium level. So I would suggest that if you have a good approach, problem solving skill, then it is good. Um, like basically they check your approach, and suppose they give you one problem, then you should first analyze, come up with different cases around that problem, and you should confirm with the interviewer first whether I should confirm this scenario, like whether I should consider it or not. And after confirmation you should start implementing. So there is one thing I learned, that you should think out loud while answering the questions in DSA coding round. And if they find your approach is correct, uh, and whether, like, it depends on the interviewer if he wants to have output for all the test cases or not. But even if the basic test cases you are able to provide solution for, then it is okay for them. Yeah, but they mainly check your approach and how efficient your approach is. That is important.
Okay. So as you said, like they check for the approach and how you came up with an approach for an coding question. So like if as you mentioned that there are two coding questions in the interview as well. So if one comes up with a solution for one question and like if not able to solve the second question, uh, are there any chances to not proceed with him her for the next round?
I think there are, in that case, there will be less chances, because
Yeah.
if you answer the first questions very well, and for the second question, if you present a right approach, then they might consider it. But if your approach itself is not correct one, then there are less chances for that, to proceed further. Yeah.
Okay. I think. How did you prepare for the technical rounds, like for OA and for interview rounds? What was your preparation strategy?
Yeah, okay. So um, I started with lead code and cracking the coding interview book. So initially, I found that lead code is bit difficult to start with. So I opted for cracking the coding interview book. So I before coming here for masters, like I completed all the topics related to DSA from that book, and solved all the problems. That helped me a lot to get comfortable with this data structure problem solving techniques. So once I became comfortable with that book, I started with lead code. So initially, I used to start with only easy level problems on lead code, which are related to mixed topics, like some stack related, some tree related. It depends on how much I want to prepare for what topic. And once I became comfortable with lead code, then I started some combination of easy level and medium level. So in a day, like I want to solve four problems, then I would choose two easy and two medium. Likewise, I started with lead code and continued. uh, so yeah, basically I did prepare only these two, uh, prepare from these two resources only. Yeah.
Okay. And like, what was the level of the questions in the interview as well as in the OA? Like, it was easy to medium or medium to hard?
So in online assessment, it was easy and medium. So as I said earlier, first question was easy and second question was medium. And in DSA coding round, both of them were medium level questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, proceeding further. What are the expectations in behavioral rounds?
Yeah, so my behavioral round was scheduled right after my DSA coding, and the interviewer was mainly interested in my past projects. Like I had 5 years of experience before starting with masters, so he wanted to know what all processes I followed during my tenure, and like what so I explained him like what all agile processes I followed to complete any task, and based on my answers he followed up with different questions. He was mainly checking what was my role in the team, and how I overcome any challenges, and what was my contribution, whether I was proactive or not. So here, while answering to the questions, I tried to follow the STAR methodology, where I tried to explain him the situation first, then the what was the task, then what was my action to that task, and what was the result. So in that order, I tried to answer, um, and yeah, so it went on for like 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How to is the hiring manager round like this behavioral round?
Yeah, so I said, like I said, you should answer the questions in STAR methodology. You should try for that. Uh, in some of the questions, you may not be able to answer in that format. That's okay. But most of the major questions, like they might ask you, um, if you did work on the performance, then what was the like what was the problem, and what was the solution you gave. So in that way you should tell him what was the situation, and then the task and action and result. In that format only you should uh, answer. Yeah.
Okay, good. I think this helps the audience. Okay. How to is the DSA coding round?
Yeah, for DSA, like I said, you should think out loud. Many times it happens. You know, we know the solution, we know the approach, and we start directly implementing. So we should not do that. We should, while implementing, you should tell interviewer what you are exactly doing. So he comes to know what is exactly your approach, what you are thinking, whether you are thinking in right direction or not. And sometimes it might happen that if he thinks that you are going little bit in different direction, then he will guide you. So that will be the case as well. So basically interviewer should know what you are thinking. So don't just go and write down the code and later explain everything. While implementing only, you should let interviewer know what you are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a question, Harshada, did you apply directly to the portal? And if you apply directly to the portal, then did you apply with referral or without referral?
Um, so for like referrals work more effectively, but if you reach out to campus recruiters, then that will be more easy if you are planning for internship. And through portals also, you should take while applying through portals, you should also take care that your resume is good enough to get selected, like in like whatever the way you are applying from, resume should be good enough to get selected. um, you should highlight what is your main contribution, what are the strong skills, and the keywords from job description should be present in your resume to get selected. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a question from the audience like when will the application form available?
Okay, so um, for summer internships here in USA, like I don't have timeline idea about India, but here in USA, the summer internships start in May. So for those internships, applications get open in September. So there are high chances that you will get call back if you apply early. I think that is one of the benefit I got because I started early. So like within a 1 month, like there will be high applicants applying for the same job. So for US it is in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a question like as you are pursuing masters, so is there any benefits applying for such positions after pursuing masters or directly applying for such positions after BTech or while you are pursuing BTech degree? Is there any difference between this?
Can you just repeat the questions? I didn't get you.
Okay, the question is like as you are pursuing masters and the one who are applying during their undergraduate studies, so is there any difference of further selection chances or something like that?
Uh, I think no. There are undergraduate students who also apply for these internships. Uh, the difference is only when they offer you the full time offer. So, like, there are high chances to get a full time offer if you are interning there before. So, if you are undergraduate and if you still need to complete it, like in India they can hire you directly after your undergraduate, but here in USA, there are more requirements, like you should have master's degree and all. So in that case they postpone the full time offers, but otherwise there is no as such criteria that only undergrads can apply and not graduates. It depends on the requirement of the particular job as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so any final piece of advice for applicants applying at LinkedIn?
Yeah, I would say just solve the problems as much as you can. uh, I will say while preparing, don't focus on how many problems you solve, but focus on uh, what quality time you are spending with the problem. Like uh, some people just give half an hour and then go and see directly the solution, and they don't brainstorm that much, so it won't improve the approach. So to improve the approach, spend some 1 hours at least, or 2 hour to build your approach on your own, and that will be helpful for you. So count doesn't matter, but the consistency also matters. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there is a question from the audience like how to manage time in offline college and internship season is near.
Yeah, so that is something I also face during my time. So just see what strategy suits you best. So for me, it was like I started with only easy, and then I did combination of easy and medium level problems. So you also build your own strategy based on that. Try to solve at least 3 to 4 problems daily if your internship season is near. In that way, it will be helpful. So if you have less time, then you can try with maximum easy problems, because easy problems will take some less time compared to medium ones. And if you take medium questions, then that will help you to improve your approach more. So keep that as well. So as per your schedule, you should be able to opt for the questions to choose, but make sure that you are solving it daily. So yeah, consistency
Yeah,
will be,
consistency matters.
yeah, whether you solve any one easy level problem every day, but if you're doing it daily, then that will be helpful. Just don't stop doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there is a question like, is DSA enough for cracking such intern positions, or CP is mandatory?
Yeah, actually, basic computer science knowledge fundamentals should be strong. Uh, like, it is good for your future as well. But when it comes to the interview process for these companies, that time they focus more on data structure and algorithms. But your computer fundamentals will be helpful when you actually start working there. So both are required, but in interview process, they will be focused more on data structures. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you just brief about your work life as an intern at LinkedIn?
Yeah, actually, I'm yet to start my internship. I'll be starting from 31st May. So hopefully after
Okay,
that, I'll be able to share with you.
okay. Mm. Okay, I think that's it from the audience side as well as on my side. Okay, so thank you, Harshita, for taking your time out and coming live with us. Thank you so much for
Thank you
this
so much,
amazing.
Nancy. Thank you.